Hello and welcome to part 5 of this video series on PCase. Today we are going to look at subviews. First, let's explain what that means. A subview is a view that focuses on a specific area of your database and leaves out the rest. This is very useful, especially on a large database, as an ERD of a lot of tables can be quite daunting. As you can see here, even for a small number of tables, there are some overlaps and it is hard to find a way to put every single table properly. To access a subview, right-click, open, and then you can see here I have an employee subview created. You will know it's a subview due to the SV, and BE means business entity, which I will talk about in a different video. So to access your subview, then just select it, and then it will be opened. So here you can see I have a subview with my employee table and all the tables linked to it. This makes it a lot easier to manage this part of my database. For the moment you will notice there's a V here and an E here. V means that you're in a view mode and E means that you are in the edit mode. To change that, go into a view that you would like to edit, select it, and then press this icon to turn into edit mode. This means that now you can edit the various names, fields, indexes, whatever attribute you'd like to change. And as soon as you make a change on here, let's say that I would like to add a 1 here, click OK, and then when you save and go back onto your project view and right click, refresh, you will see that benefits has now been changed. This makes it a lot easier to manage your database. Here you can see there is a customer table. This customer table has quite a lot of tables linked to it, but they are all over the place. So I am going to create a subview to be able to manage my customer side of my database more easily. To do so, make sure you are in edit mode, in a window that has edit mode activated, then right click, new view. Make sure the type is database and then name it. Since I'm going to do a subview about my customer table, I am going to name it customer. And here your subview will be created. To add a table to it, there is 2 ways. You can do it either from the project itself, the main project, by right clicking, then add the subview, and then clicking the subview you wish to add it to, and OK. This is a technique known as pushing, and then the other way is pulling, which is doing it straight from the subview, which I will demonstrate now. So let's access the subview. You see SV customer is here, and here you go. There you can see my customer table, and to add a table, right click, make sure you're in edit mode first, right click, add table. There you have 3 different types of lists. The all list shows you all the tables of the main project. The one in green are related to the table in your subview, the one in red are already in your subview, and the one in black are not related. If you click on missing, all of the tables here are currently not in your subview, and linked shows only the tables that are linked to a table in your subview. So to add a table, just click on it, then OK, or shift and then select the last one to select everything and add all of these, or just select a few, select plus control and then click. I'm just going to add the pill to here, so here you go. Here you can see I've added my table and I can modify them as I wish. Now if I go back into the add table menu, you will notice both the build to and customer are in red because they are both in my subview. If I go into the link, you will see state here, which wasn't there before, because that table is related to the build to table, which is now in my subview. I click OK. You also notice here and here, those links mean with the little dots mean that there are links connected to a table outside of this view. So The number 1 here means that this build to is connected to one other table which is not present in this subview. And here the little 6 means that this customer table is also connected to 6 other tables which are not present currently in this view. So let's say I want to see everything that's directly related to customer. Right click, add table, going to link. I do not wish to have the state selected, so I'm just going to select all of this and OK, and you will see all of the tables that are related to customer are now in my subview. You can then rearrange them as well at will to make it into a more manageable view. So this was how to create a subview. As I said, the usefulness is that you don't have to look at all the other tables present in your database. You can only focus on only a certain amount, which makes it easier to manage. Also, another way to use this is to have different areas of your database as subviews and leave the main project view on its own. Because if you have, for example, 1,000 tables, you are never going to be able to find a way to arrange them so that they don't overlap or cross links or things like that. And therefore you can just quickly access different parts of your subview, which you can also do by clicking open and then selecting your subview. And this makes it a lot easier to manage your database. Okay. Thank you for watching this tutorial on subviews. I hope to see you again soon in our next video.